Pisces, welcome. This is your new moon reading. It's going to be interesting to see what we get here. It's a new moon today as I speak. This reading accounts for the next 2 weeks to take us up to the next full moon on the 7th of December. And yeah, we're going to see what message Spirit's got for Pisces. If you've got Pisces anywhere in your chart, you may resonate. Let's see what we get. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for giving the video a thumbs up. So, Pisces, please, next 2 weeks. Ooh. Calm amid the chaos. Calm amid the chaos. Lovely. You know, the next 2 weeks, this new moon is all about expansion because Jupiter's very active and it's expanding the way you see something, expanding the way you approach something. So for Pisces, you're going to be really able to stay calm amid all the things that are going on around you. It's almost like you start to notice everybody else's crazy energy. And it's like, oh, for once, I'm not really such the crazy one, but everyone else seems to be struggling and I'm actually calm. You've got courage to stay very centered, you know, centered in the self. Speaking your truth, more authentic. This is very powerful. I mean, look at the energies in these cards. Look at that. Wow. I mean, they're deep. They are powerful energies there. So there is really something happening here for Pisces from this new moon up to the full moon. You know, I feel you less kind of influenced. You know, like when you don't really know yourself because you're vulnerable and you're going through lots of change and you sort of can get quite triggered quite easily and rocked and you find yourself swaying and, you know, acting a certain way with certain people, a certain way with other people or what have you. And this is like actually, I feel Pisces, you're getting very anchored, yeah, I want to say anchored within this sea, within this stormy sea, you know, like I'm a water sign like you. I've got Pisces in my chart as well. And rather than feeling so like emotional and easily swayed by our emotions and the emotions of the people, it's like, wow, we're starting to learn the art of being so centered and observing everything and then being able to approach things differently. Because so this is quite an amazing it's going to be very good for you because you'll notice that you're more anchored, you're less swayed by other people, and you're much more authentic. It's like you, well, it's like you just know things have to change. You know things have to change, but it's not, you're very calm about it. You're very calm. You're ready for it. You've got the Queen of Cups reversed, you know. You were sort of blocking yourself, maybe trying to please other people, or you weren't allowing yourself to follow certain things you wanted to do, you know, and you were sort of trying to be careful because you didn't want to get bitten by something, you know. You wanted to do things the right way, and it's kind of made you feel quite fed up. So it's made you feel quite fed up because you felt quite stuck, and it's like, when is this gonna sort of like shift for me? But it's like Spirit saying, don't give up. Just don't give up, because things are about to seriously change. Tower card. Now, don't freak out. Tower card is a great card in my book because it means that things are finally changing for you in a positive way, because instead of having a life where you're trying to please certain people or change yourself or block yourself, you can now be rest assured that your life is actually going to be the right way around, so that you can just be you. The most important thing the next 2 weeks is that you're going to be able to stay centered even though things around you change, because you know who you are. You've got a lot more self-love, a lot more courage. You're not going to give up. You're not going to give up. You're just going to be authentically you, and you're going to notice certain things changing on the outside around you. In your reality, certain things are going to change. So let's see what's going on for your person. There's someone here that's not feeling very successful. Oh dear. I think you've really had enough of this person. It's like, the interesting thing is they start to drop some ego. This is somebody that would have had a lot of ego, and they got a bit carried away with the amount of ego they've got. And, well, they start to realise the amount of ego they've had, and it's like spirit's bringing them down a peg or two. My head isn't clear enough to make a decision, you know. And I think that's the thing. They've been all over the place, and they may have been able to take advantage of you or got you to run rings around because you weren't very stable. But this is totally changing for Pisces. I see so much stability coming in within yourself the next 2 weeks. Now, that to some people might think, oh, it's boring, it doesn't sound exciting enough. But if you've got a stable energy in yourself, that is a stable energy in spirit. That unlocks a divine portal for amazing things to start happening in your life, amazing changes to start happening in your life that couldn't take place when your energy was sort of all over the place. Do you see what I mean? Somebody there is going to come down a peg or two. They've been keeping you off the hook, you know, or on the hook. I don't know which way around you say it. And they're coming down a peg or two because they can't play games anymore or be egotistical. They've either been playing games with you or they've been very egotistical, and that isn't going to work anymore. It ain't going to cut it. Wow. Spirit saying faith, trust, unwavering confidence. This is absolutely a reading for Pisces about you. You are going to find yourself so much more confident, so much more calm, so much more rooted, centered, authentic. All of those things that you may not have been able to be like that before. Maybe you were in certain areas of your life. You know, it might have been where it came to work, you could really be like that, or where it came to relationships, you could really be like that. But what I see is it's now in all areas of your life, you know, and it's going to surprise somebody. Somebody who's quite egotistical is going to be surprised to see the change in you. And, well, let's see what happens, because they've got to step up, basically. They've got to step up and change. They've got to drop the ego. They've got to drop the act. Because if they don't, you're going to be moving on, and that's all there is to it. Okay? So that's the message. Go for it, Pisces. I'm behind you 100%. Thanks for subscribing and supporting. If you want to book in, just contact me. My Facebook page, Awakening Tarot, or you can email me. Peace.